What is up, everybody? JT Dangerously here once again. I am here to do my 2021 NFL Playoffs Super Wildcard Weekend predictions. Now, with the NFL regular season in the books, we are now into my favorite part of the NFL season and where it really matters the most, the NFL Playoffs. And the road to Super Bowl 56 starts now, and it starts right here on Super Wildcard Weekend, where unpredictability and chaos ensues. So I'm extremely excited to do my Super Wildcard Weekend predictions for you guys this year, and I hope you guys do enjoy. Now, our record last year in the NFL playoffs was good. We went 8-5, and our overall NFL record in the playoffs on the channel is 35-22. So we're coming in extremely hot, and I'm looking to keep it that way. So hopefully in this video we will continue the winning ways. We're on a 3-year winning streak. Hopefully in this video we make it 4 years in a row. Hopefully. And hopefully you guys will be able to watch this video and all the fantastic videos we got on deck on the channel in the month of January this year, as well as in 2022. And as always, show your support on the channel as always, guys, by watching these videos. Super kicking those like buttons, hitting that notification bell, commenting your picks, your opinions, and representing your NFL teams in the comment sections down below. Now, if this is your first time watching my channel today, guys, as a first-time viewer, and this is your first video, boy, pick to go in if you're a huge fan of the NFL like myself, and you're ready for Super Wildcard Weekend in the 2021 NFL playoffs. Welcome to the Dangerous Alliance. I'm JT Dangerously. Welcome to the club, because this club is just two. Woo woo! Again, thank you guys so very much. Now, other than that, let's get right into my Super Wildcard Weekend predictions. Let's start off on Saturday with the first AFC Wildcard Showdown between the Las Vegas Raiders heading to Cincinnati to face the AFC North Division champions, the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, the Las Vegas Raiders are coming off their big win on Sunday Night Football in overtime, defeating and eliminating the Los Angeles Chargers from playoff contention, and the Las Vegas Raiders are back in the NFL playoffs for the first time in 6 years, but this is the first year they are back in the playoffs as the Las Vegas Raiders. And the Las Vegas Raiders are looking to advance to the AFC Divisional round for the first time since the Raiders' last Super Bowl run in 2002, 20 years ago. There is side you have the AFC North Division champions, the Cincinnati Bengals, coming off a very great year this year, finishing up at 10-7 as well. And the Bengals are back in the playoffs for the first time in 7 years. But history on Wildcard Weekend makes them the ultimate underdog, because here is a dangerous fact. Since the Bengals' last trip to the divisional round of the NFL playoffs all the way back in 1990, the Bengals are winless. Yes, they are winless on Wildcard Weekend. They are 0-7. So the Bengals are looking to end this long losing streak for them in the wildcard round and advance to the AFC Divisional round for the first time in 32 years. So coming from me in this AFC Wildcard Showdown on Saturday to see who will advance to the AFC Divisional round next weekend, this one's going to be a good matchup. I mean, I'm very happy for the Las Vegas Raiders for making the playoffs after missing it last year. They're here as the Las Vegas Raiders this time other than the Oakland Raiders. But I'm also happy for the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, the Bengals really had one hell of a year this year. I don't think anybody saw them winning the AFC North, but they got it done on the back of Joe Burrow, the Offensive Player of the Year, in my opinion, Jamar Chase, and Joe Mixon. So this one's going to be a good showdown on Saturday. But coming from me, the Cincinnati Bengals franchise has waited long enough. They need to win this game to end that long losing streak on Wildcard Weekend. So coming from me, I am going to go with Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon, and the Cincinnati Bengals to get it done at home and defeat the Las Vegas Raiders and advance to the AFC Divisional round for the first time in 32 years. And now the next AFC Wildcard Showdown on Saturday, it is an AFC East rivalry showdown between my New England Patriots heading to Orchard Park to face the reigning back-to-back AFC East Divisional champions, the Buffalo Bills. Now, my Patriots are coming off a very good year this year, finishing up at 10-7, and the Patriots are back in the playoffs for the first time in 3 years. My Patriots are looking to win a wildcard game for the first time in over 16 years, and my Patriots are looking to advance to the AFC Divisional round for the first time in 4 years. There is how you have the AFC East Division champions, the Buffalo Bills, coming off a very good year this year, finishing up at 11-6, and the Bills are looking to advance to the AFC Divisional round for the second consecutive year. So coming from me in this AFC Wildcard Showdown on Saturday between these two AFC East rivals to see who will punch their ticket to the AFC Divisional round next weekend, this one's a tough one because I know a lot of people are going to pick the Buffalo Bills to win this, but when it comes to Boston sports always finds a way to prove people wrong. I mean, the Red Sox proved it in the wildcard round against the Yankees in last year, so Why not? I am going to go with Mac Jones and my New England Patriots to overcome the odds and get it done on the road and defeat the Buffalo Bills and advance to the AFC Divisional round for the first time in 4 years. And now the Sunday wildcard matchup. Starting off with an AFC wildcard showdown between the Pittsburgh Steelers heading to Arrowhead to face the reigning AFC champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Now the Steelers are coming off a very big win on Sunday, defeating the Baltimore Ravens in overtime. And the Steelers are coming in at 9-7-1, and the Steelers are back in the wildcard round for the second consecutive year after losing to Cleveland last year. But the Steelers team is looking to advance to the AFC Divisional round for the first time in 6 years. Now this Pittsburgh Steelers season was really all about Big Ben Roethlisberger. We all know that we heard Big Ben was going to leave the Steelers and retire and go into the Hall of Fame, and that Baltimore game was quite possibly his final game as a Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback. But luck came their way with Jacksonville defeating Indianapolis and the Raiders defeating the Chargers, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are back in the playoffs, and they're looking to give Big Ben a final send-off with a huge victory on the road against the reigning AFC champions. Their side, you have the reigning AFC West Division champs and the reigning AFC champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, coming off their heartbreaking loss in Super Bowl 55 last year to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this Chiefs team is bound and determined to get back to the Super Bowl, but they're going to have to win 3 straight games to get there. And the Chiefs are looking to advance to the AFC Divisional round for the second consecutive season. So coming from me in this AFC Wildcard Showdown on Sunday to see who will advance to the AFC Divisional round next weekend, this one's such a tough pick because Big Ben versus Patrick Mahomes. It's Big Ben's possibly his final game as a Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback in the playoffs, and it's Kansas City's chance to get themselves back to the Super Bowl. But they're going to have to win this game here. But coming from me, as much as I would love to pick Pittsburgh to pull off the huge upset here, I am going to go with the reigning AFC champions, the reigning AFC West Divisional champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, to get it done at home and defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers and advance to the AFC Divisional round for the second consecutive year. And now next matchup, it is an NFC wildcard showdown between the San Francisco 49ers heading to the Jerry Dome to face the NFC East Division champions, the Dallas Cowboys. Now the San Francisco 49ers are coming off their huge victory over the Los Angeles Rams in overtime on Sunday, and with that victory they got the final wildcard spot, and the 49ers are back in the NFL playoffs for the first time in 3 years. They're looking to win a wildcard game for the first time in 9 years, and they're looking to advance to the NFC Divisional round for the first time in 3 years. Their side, you have the NFC East Division champions, the Dallas Cowboys, coming off an amazing year, finishing up at 12-5, and the Cowboys are back in the playoffs for the first time in 4 years, and they are looking to advance to the NFC Divisional round for the first time since 2018. So coming from me in this NFC wildcard showdown on Sunday to see who will advance to this year's NFC Divisional round next weekend, this one should be good. I mean, it's Jimmy Garoppolo and possibly Trey Lance versus Dak Prescott. And these two franchises know each other very well in the playoffs with the 49ers and the Cowboys. So this one's going to be a good one on Sunday. But coming from me, I may get this one wrong, but I am going to go with Dak, Zeke, and the Dallas Cowboys to get it done at home and defeat the San Francisco 49ers and advance to the NFC Divisional round for the first time in 4 years. And now the final wildcard game on Sunday, it is an NFC wildcard showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles heading to Raymond James Stadium to face the reigning and defending Super Bowl champions, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, the Philadelphia Eagles are coming off a very good year, finishing up at 9-8, and the Eagles are back in the playoffs for the first time in 3 years. They're looking to win a wildcard game for the first time in 4 years, and they're looking to advance to the NFC Divisional round for the first time since 2018. Their side, you have the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, coming off their Super Bowl run last year, and the reigning champs are looking to repeat, and they're looking to get it done from the wildcard position all the way to Super Bowl 56. And the Buccaneers are looking to advance to the NFC Divisional round for the first time since last year. So coming from me in this final wildcard showdown on Sunday to see who will advance to the NFC Divisional rounds next weekend, boy, this one's going to be good, and it's Tom Brady's chance to get some revenge because it was these same Philadelphia Eagles that cost him a Super Bowl championship when he was playing for my New England Patriots. So this is Brady's chance to get some revenge. But don't be surprised we see the Philadelphia Eagles give Tampa Bay a fight, because Jalen Hurts has done a fantastic job in Philly, and I know a lot of Philly fans are hoping that this could be a huge upset to quite possibly see the Eagles make a run to the Super Bowl. But coming from me, I am going to go with the greatest of all time, Tom Brady, and the reigning Super Bowl champs, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, to get it done at home and defeat the Philadelphia Eagles and advance to the NFC Divisional round for the second consecutive year in a close offensive shootout. And now the final wild card game, which will happen on Monday Night Football, going against Monday Night Raw as Snore. It is an NFC West rivalry showdown to see who will advance to the NFC Divisional round between the Arizona Cardinals, heading to the Coliseum to face the reigning NFC West Division champions, the Los Angeles Rams. Now the Cardinals are coming off a very good year this year, finishing up at 11-6, and the Cardinals are back in the playoffs for the first time in over 6 years. They're looking to win a wild card game for the first time in 13 years, and the Cardinals are looking to advance to the NFC Divisional round for the first time since 2015. There is the Los Angeles Rams coming off a fantastic year this year, finishing up at 12-5, and the Rams are back in the wildcard round for the first time in 2 years, and they are looking to advance to the NFC Divisional round for the first time since 2020. So, coming from me in this final wildcard showdown in the NFC West to see who will advance in the NFC Divisional round next weekend on Monday Night Football. Boy, this one's a tough one, but I gotta say it, this Los Angeles Rams team is a very complete team. It's pretty much Super Bowl or bust for the Los Angeles Rams, because look at the talent they got on that team. You got Matthew Stafford, who is making his first playoff appearance on a team that's not the Detroit Lions. You got Odell Beckham Jr., you got Jalen Ramsey, you got Von Miller, you got Aaron Donald. This team is focused, and they are looking to finally win a Super Bowl for the city of Los Angeles. But Arizona is a very good team as well. I mean, Kyler Murray's got to step up. DeAndre Hopkins has to come back for the Cardinals if they're going to win this game. If he's not playing this game, this may not be a good one on Monday night. But coming from me, I am going to go with Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, Odell Beckham Jr., Jalen Ramsey, Von Miller, Aaron Donald, and Cooper Kupp and the Los Angeles Rams to get it done at home and defeat the Arizona Cardinals and advance to the NFC Divisional round for the first time in over 2 years on Monday Night Football. And those are my 2021 NFL Playoffs Wildcard Weekend predictions. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Comment below. Who do you see winning on Super Wildcard Weekend this year in the 2021 NFL Playoffs? Do you see any upsets happening? And let me know. Who do you think is the front runner in the AFC in the playoffs? And who do you think is going to be the front runner in the NFC? For me, in the AFC, it's either going to be the Chiefs, the Titans, or the Bills. And in the NFC, it's going to be between two teams, and that is the Packers and the Rams. But let me know what you guys think, and as always, represent your NFL teams in the comment section. Even if they didn't make the playoffs this year, or did make the playoffs, still represent them. Let's have a conversation about it. Of course, I'm always on to see your comment, like it, and of course, reply right back to you, because comments and your opinions are absolutely always welcome on this channel. Now, I do want to thank you guys so very much for watching this video today. Now, before you guys go, as always, you guys can never forget to do this. That like button, comment, share with your friends. Of course, super kick that like button like only you guys can. Of course, guys can never forget to do this as well. That subscribe button, become part of this bigger and dangerous alliance. We're officially 1,010 subscribers strong, so if you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, what are you guys waiting for? If you're a fan of professional wrestling, when it comes to New Japan Pro Wrestling, All Elite Wrestling, and Ring of Honor Wrestling, and you're a fan of professional sports when it comes to the NFL, the NBA, Major League Baseball, the NHL, college football, college basketball, super kick that subscribe button, folks. It's free, and you become part of this bigger, dangerous alliance. And I will see you guys next week for my 2021 NFL Playoffs, AFC and NFC Divisional predictions. Later days, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay safe and peace.